Back in the 1970s, when I was going to high school and then to college, there was a radio show called The Rest of the Story by Paul Harvey. He's a famous icon of the early days of radio now, and I loved The Rest of the Story. Archive back then and record everything forever and ever like I do now. But the story, the best I remember it, is he would interview people, or his team did, and they went and interviewed two women in New York. One, a world-class famous doctor surgeon, and at that time a woman doctor surgeon world-class wasn't as common as it is now. And then they interviewed a prostitute, a drug addict on the streets of New York. That out for yourself. And then there's a commercial break, and now the rest of the story. The rest of the story is that these two women were identical twins. Each of these women, the doctor, why are you so successful? How did you get to be where you're at? And when he asked the prostitute drug addict in the streets of New York, why are you living this life? Why did you end up in this kind of situation? They gave the same answer. My father was abusive. Think about that. Same household, same parents, same upbringing, same overall genetic code. It's not what happens to you in your life. It's not the cards that you're dealt in your life that will determine you, your destiny, your outcome. What you do here, the doctor obviously won the battles within, the prostitute didn't. It's not what happens to you. It's what you do with what happens to you that will determine your destiny. Let that sink in. The rest of the story, that story stuck with me my whole. So, unexpected tests, even severe betrayals, are gifts so that you can learn how to win the battle within every time. Like, subscribe, share, signing off.